Facebook. Hello, Internet, and welcome to Script Club. Today, I'm not going to lend any real context until we get to the scenes because we are putting an end to our reading of Super Mario Brothers from 1991. So in order to do this, we're putting together sort of like a clip show, but in the style of Rick and Morty, it's a clip show made up of clips you never saw, kind of, sort of. We've been talking amongst ourselves as far as reading ahead and what scenes we think would sort of like stand out or be funny. So we're going to give that a shot, and we're going to wrap everything up with a nice little discussion about all of our experiences with the script for this film and what it's been like to try and dive into the material. So, as always, I am your host, Danny Koo, and with me today is Forrest Bennett.
Hey, Dan.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Oh, I'm Forrest Bennett. I'm based here in Long Island, New York. I am a Camp Crystal Lake survivor.
And the person who just recently uncovered his face, we have Arlo Sanchez, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Arlo.
Hello, everyone. If you didn't already know, I am Arlo. I am a former Troma employee. I was the director of sales and marketing and directed a commercial for Troma. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
We're all filmmakers here.
Yep.
To what extent kind of differs, because as far as I'm concerned, between the three of us, Arlo has done the most legit shit because he has actually worked under a legitimate title. I don't know about you, Forrest. I still need to learn about you, man.
I mean, all of us here have a little bit of background with Troma.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the music video for the Shitstorm theme song.
Very nice.
By Theophobia.
Nice. And after we're done here, we should give them a bit of a plug. They're friends of the channel. They're friends of what we're doing here, even though they may not know that we're doing this. I don't know. Now, we're going to begin on page 60 of the script. Last time that we read, we made it to page 40, 42. So we're 20 pages ahead, and the Mario Brothers and Toad, they've become this like intrepid trio in the film. And they've already had this terrible run-in with the Hammer Brothers. The Hammer Brothers are in this script. So this takes place right after that scene. Imagine a minecart chase scene, something out of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. This is the sequence that the Mario Brothers are coming out of. They've been dodging hammers, they've been ducking, they've been banking from left to right. They're exhausted. They are getting out of this by the skin of their teeth. Teeth doesn't have skin, it's teeth. And they have landed at the feet of a tree, even though that is a terrible description. They've landed at the base of a tree, basically. So I'm going to take narration duties, and I will also be reading for the hag. I still have to decide what sort of a voice I'm going to put on for that. This scene goes on from page 60 to 63, and in that time we have Mario, we have Luigi, and we actually do have a small appearance by Koopa.
And Toad.
And Toad is in here too. So we're all going to take a few dual roles. So I'll read for the hag, and I haven't read for Toad yet in these dramatic readings, so let me take on Toad when that eventually comes up. Let's see, for Mario, I think, okay, fine, Arlo asked for it, so we're going to make him Mario.
Hey.
We're going to have Forrest be Luigi.
All right.
Sorry.
And let's see. I don't think that Luigi has that much to say in this little section of the script. So let's also have Arlo read for, no, not Arlo, Forrest read for Koopa. So there's a chance that we may end up, talking to ourselves at one point or another in the script.
That's acting.
Yep.
Especially if you were in the film Split. None of us were in Split. I'm just saying. All right. Without further ado, let's begin. On the brothers' cart, zooms through the misty terrain, hits a rock, bounces and smashes into a huge tree stump. Toad and the brothers lie dazed. And now a curious thing happens. A hidden panel in the side of the stump swings open, and an incredibly ugly hag steps out. Hag. Oh, the handsome stranger. She bends over Mario. Sorry. Laughing at my own voice, not cool. His eyes focus on her. Focus. And when he sees her, he screams in fright. Hag.
Oh,
Kiss me! Mario.
get away from me.
Hag. Just a little kiss, no tongue. Mario.
Get out of town.
All right. Luigi and Toad sit up, clearing their heads. The sound of approaching horse hooves is heard through the mist. Toad.
The coconut's with me right now.
Oh, wait, that was me. Holy crap. Toad. Please, you gotta hide us. Hag. I will, but first, he must kiss me. Nodding at Mario. I was a beautiful young woman. A spell was cast to turn me into this. Mario.
Whoa, had to be one of those industrial strength spells.
Hag. If a handsome stranger kisses me, the spell will be broken. Mario.
Indicating Luigi. Let him kiss you.
Hag. Smiling. What is it?
Coquettishly.
Please read that word for me again.
Croqueta?
Coquettishly.
Coqueta.
I love croquetas.
Croquetishly. Whatever the hell that means. You're more my type. I keep doing this. I don't know why. It just happened naturally. We hear the approaching horse hooves coming closer. Luigi. Luigi.
Oh, Luigi. Kiss him, Mario.
Hag indicates a wart-encrusted cheek. Just a little peck is all. Toad. Do it or we're dead. Mario steels himself, goes to give her a little peck, but she grabs him and gives him the juiciest kiss in film history, bending him over backwards, dropping him to the ground when the kiss is done. Hag. Well, did it work? She hasn't changed a bit. Mario spits out the taste of the kiss. Mario.
Yeah, you're practically a beauty queen.
The hag pulls down a branch on the stump and the door opens. She motions them inside and the panel closes. Just as Mugger and other troopers arrive and see the busted cart and the hag. Do any of us only have one role right now? Because I've got Arlo playing a dual role, I believe. I've got myself. Forrest, are you doing a dual role yet?
Luigi and Koopa.
Okay, Luigi and Koopa. That means that Arlo is on the one role. Arlo, you're reading for Mugger. He's just a tough enforcer for Koopa, aka Bowser. So let's see what voice you can come up with on the spot for this one. Impress me. I'm so sorry.
Let's see, okay, Mugger.
Where did it go?
All right, good. Adam Sandler, how's it going? Where did who go? Smiles seductively. Ooh, you're cute. She makes kissing noises at him. 1 second, wait. Edgar groans, repulsed. He gestures, and the troopers thunder off into the mist. The hag pulls down the branch, the panel slides open, and Mario sticks his head out. Mario.
They're gone.
Toad and the brothers come out. The hag takes a cracked mirror from her cloak and gazes disappointedly at her unchanged face. Hag. I know why it didn't work. Turns to Mario. Your heart is cold, but someday you'll change, and then we'll make kissy face. Mother, that's a terrible line of dialogue. Who talks like that?
Well,
Versus
it's an alternate dimension. It's an alternate universe where mushrooms talk. So
this is natural dialogue in a universe where mushrooms talk. Gotcha.
Well,
She purses her lips to Mario. He recoils, grossed out. Luigi, to hag.
Thank you. You've been kind.
Turns to Mario.
I'll take that map now, Mario.
Apparently there's a map that I forgot about completely. I haven't read the script in years. Mario sees there is no talking Luigi out of this. He grudgingly gives Luigi the map, which maybe they got from the wizard. Luigi starts walking off. Luigi.
Goodbye, Mario.
Mario.
What do you mean goodbye? If I let baby Luigi wander off on his own, you think Bod'd ever forgive me?
Angrily speaks to the heavens.
Ain't that right? Raw!
All right. Mario tromps off after Luigi. Toad, a little confused, follows. Toad. Now we're going. Now where are we going? Can't you people make up your mind? First, we're going this way. Then we're going that way. Interior, castle stairway, close on Koopa, day. Okay, that was where we were ending this one. So that was the hag scene. She's horny for Mario, and I believe that aside from this, she also just makes an abrupt appearance at the end of the script. That much I know for sure. Turns out, and I'm going to spoil this because we're not going to get to that point anyway, she wasn't lying. She was pretty hot. And she was turned into a hag. And the scene right before they leave the Mushroom Kingdom ends up with Mario trying to seduce her. So a little bit of a role reversal there, huh? Now from here, let's touch on the first Yoshi scene. We're going to skip ahead to page 64 to 65. Something to remember with the Yoshi scene. In the script, he wasn't actually called Yoshi. He's referred to as Junior. But the thing is, at the time that this script was being made, Jurassic Park was coming out, like it was already in production, people knew about it, and dinosaurs were still a big, big deal. So Junior is still a dinosaur, but his description is more Brontosaurus-like. I actually just read that on the page right there. So it's Yoshi, but with 4 legs. Now, we're going to begin at the stage direction that reads, exterior, forest, day. Who would like to begin? Let's switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Forrest, I don't believe that you've read for Toad yet, so let's have you read for Toad.
Okay.
Mario has a line here that says, shut up, Buttonhead, so there's no way I'm passing that up. I'll be reading for Mario.
Buttonhead.
And we're going to have Arlo read for Luigi.
I will say this is where, okay, but I will say this is actually where the final movie upgraded from the script.
Okay.
Going from Buttonhead to Butt Breath and Biscuit Head.
All right, fine.
If you,
Good enough. Now, Arlo, let's have you read the stage direction for us for this bit. And then after this, we're going to cut to the final part of the climax. Now, a little bit of context here. It's not that far after the scene with the hag. All the Mario brothers are doing at this point is that they're exploring the forest, trying to get from point A to B to Bowser's castle, Koopa's castle. And they're just going to come across this egg that is going to create a plot point that comes and goes, really. Let's begin at exterior forest day. Arlo, take us away.
Oh, hang on. We're on page 64, right?
Top of 64.
Yep. Okay. Sorry. Exterior forest day. Toad and the brothers walk through the ancient, dark, moss-hung forest. Toad chatters away. Toad.
ever since I was a knee-high to a puffball, things have been stacked against me. You know what it's like being branded as a thief and pickpocket? Sure, I'm a thief and pickpocket, but can I help it? Oh, I could have led a respectable life, put down roots, raised a plant full of spores, maybe. But for what? To have them go through life being called fungus face or mold breath? No, I'd rather...
That actually sounds a lot like Toad. I'm sorry to cut you off, Arlo. That actually sounds a lot like Toad's voice from the cartoon series Lou Albano doing Mario. So good job. This is some... Now, the rest of the internet may not give two shits, but this is some nice nostalgia for me. I like that Forrest has taken it to that extent. So
I think, honestly, if you're a Mario fan over the age of 30, you probably grew up watching I grew up watching the cartoon as a kid. So
I'm 28, bro.
I'm 33. I'm the geezer of this group.
All right, let's continue.
All right. As they come to a large egg-shaped rock where the road branches, a fed-up Mario grabs Toad by the collar.
Not a rock.
Mario.
Shut up, Buttonhead.
Toad.
Buttonhead. Oh, that's a good one. See? No wonder I have low self-esteem.
Luigi takes the map out, inspecting it. Mario rests against the rock, closing his eyes. After a beat, we hear the sound of a cracking egg.
Told you it wasn't a rock.
Mario opens his eyes, not knowing where the sound is coming from, when suddenly the wet, slimy head of a newborn brontosaurus-like creature pops out of the rock next to Mario's head. No,
Somebody watches shows on YouTube.
Yeah, Chills. I'm sorry. That's a terrible Chills impression. I should have practiced that. I don't know why I decided to switch it up. All right. It gives a cute gurgling call as Mario sees it, screams, and scrambles away on all fours. Luigi.
Arlo, that's you.
Oh, that's me. Damn. Okay.
All right.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
It's a baby. The egg cracks and out pops the baby, who we'll call Junior. Its soft eyes gaze at Mario. Yeah. Its soft eyes gaze at Mario, and its 10-foot-long red tongue shoots out, wraps around Mario's arm, and pulls him to it, nuzzling him. Mario.
Get the thing off me. Let me go. Let me go.
Luigi.
Roll it.
Damn it, I forgot again. He thinks you're his mother. Toad.
I can see the resemblance.
Mario finally struggles away from its slimy tongue. Mario.
Yeesh.
Toad.
We should name him. How about Mario Jr.?
Luigi. I like it. Mario stares bullets at Luigi and Toad. Junior gives a baby cry, trying to nuzzle Mario, who tries to push it away. Exterior Forest Day. Our trio walk along, followed by Junior. They pass some fruit trees. Junior flicks out his long tongue, snatches the fruit, and gobbles it down.
No, not you, Siri. Triggered my phone. All right, let's continue.
All right. He snatches another piece of fruit and with its long tongue holds it out in front of Mario, offering it to him. Mario angrily turns. Mario.
For the last time, I'm not your ma. She's probably close by. Go scoot. Get out of here.
Junior gives a sad baby cry, stopping. Luigi. Bye, Junior. Go find the mama.
Yes, so go find the mama.
Go
All
find
right,
the
like
mama.
this stage direction. No. At this scene change, this is where we're stopping. So go ahead and read the stage direction.
Go find the mamma mia. What?
Our trio continues on, leaving a whimpering Junior. Exterior, pit of no return, day. That's where we're stopping that scene.
Okay.
And now, to end this little clip show, or whatever we're really calling this, I suppose a skim through of some of the scenes that we thought would be interesting. We got to Yoshi, and it's a dinosaur with a long tongue. It's freaking Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to go ahead and read through the climax. Now, this is not the entire climax. I have it sectioned off here so that we're just going to read the part that definitely mirrors the bridge scene from every Mario game. Everything that it's, It's iconic. Bowser's on one end of the bridge, Mario's on the other, and there's a bit of a twist to the way that the fight works here. Now, I'm going to lend a little bit of context to this scene because there's a lot here to cover. By a lot, I mean just a few points that we haven't really covered yet in the script. So let's all skip ahead to page 104. Now, at this point in the history, a lot hadn't been fleshed out yet in the video games for why Bowser is constantly kidnapping Princess Peach. In this script, they are Koopa and Hildy. The reason that Bowser wanted to kidnap Peach is because in this script, there is a magical crown that he wants control over. The only way that he can secure control over this crown is if he is married to Peach, aka Hildy. So once he is recognized through forces of magic or whatever, what have you, as true royalty in the Mushroom Kingdom, he can wear the crown, he can take over its magical powers, and he can use it to do anything. He's invincible. If Bowser were Thanos, this would be his fully stoned Infinity Gauntlet. And what he's using that to do in the fight, where we are going to begin reading, I believe it's at the bottom of the page. Yes, interior on the bridge. That's at the bottom of the page. Koopa is using it to change size. He split himself into 3 versions of himself just to screw with Mario's head. Because what's happening now? Luigi has been turned to stone by Koopa because he's been a nuisance this entire time. He's there to get his girlfriend. As far as Koopa's concerned, he's going to keep his wife around whether she wants that or not. So in order to get rid of Luigi, turned him to stone. So it's now up to Mario because Hildy can't do anything because she's afraid for her life. Toad can't do anything because he's a coward. Luigi can't do anything, can't stand up for himself, can't do anything because he's turned to stone. Koopa has this magical MacGuffin that he now has control over in the 3rd act. So what it all comes down to is the memory, the foreshadowing of Luigi telling the story of the fisherman and the genie. Do we all remember this from a few episodes ago? Genie tries to screw over a fisherman who tells him, I bet you can't do such and such, beats him with his mind. Or at least by playing a mind game, which is something that Mario is going to try to mirror in this final conflict. Now, if there are any other parts, I'll fill them in. We have the wizard Walton, which is one of the last characters that we met. Exactly. See? Yeah, exactly. We have the character of Walton, who's one of the last characters that we met when we did the read-through from pages 30 to 40. I'll take that over. And I would like... you haven't read stage direction yet, so let's have Forrest read some stage direction.
All right, so we're at on the bridge, right? Interior on the bridge, right?
At the bottom of page 65, there's a little stage direction, or at least the scene change that says interior on the bridge.
Okay, you mean 104.
104, yes, I'm sorry.
All right, interior on the bridge. Toad, Hildy, Mario.
One moment, let me assign a few more roles here. Forrest, I'd like you to read for Koopa. Arlo, I'd like you to read for Mario. Funny voices, no funny voices, doesn't matter to me.
Come on, give it. We gotta get
the swan song it is, everybody. All right, take us away, Forrest.
All right, interior on the bridge. Toad, Hildy, Mario with Luigi are 3/4 of the way across when they hear the booming voice of Koopa.
Forrest.
Oh, going somewhere? They turn and see Koopa standing on a cliff overlooking the river behind them. Koopa. I don't believe so. He blows a tremendous gust of wind at them, knocking them down, causing the bridge to swing violently, almost tossing them off. Close on Mario as he hangs on. He brings out the locket. Mario to lock it.
Ben will ya? Tell me how to beat this guy.
The locket opens as the wind dies and the bridge steadies. A ball of white light comes out of the locket, and it's Walton's face appears. In it, Walton's face appears. Walton, still irascible. The erasable crusty one.
Oh my god. Okay, first off, I just want to pause this for a second. Have any of us besides me seen a YouTube series called The Legend of Neil?
No.
Okay, whatever. Topic for a different time. This is reminding me of a comedy sketch show that I used to watch. All right, now then. Walton, appearing in the bubble. What do you want?
Mario.
What do you mean? What do I want? You said the secret to being Koopa is in the locket.
Walton.
I lied.
Mario.
You lied! Great time to tell me.
Walton.
The power is not within the locket. It is within you.
Mario ponders that. Then the white ball of light turns into a luminescent butterfly that flits away or flies away. Mugger, Beetleman, and the rest of the troopers arrive arrive next to Koopa. Mugger signals the troopers to go after Mario, but Koopa stops them. Koopa, relishing the opportunity to show his powers. I'll deal with this, personally. On the bridge, Mario directs Hildy and Toad to take Luigi. Mario.
Drag him to the other side, quick.
Toad.
Oh, we didn't choose a Toad. Here, let me take that over. All right, Toad. Koopa. You can't beat him. He's invincible.
Mario.
Aren't you a real confidence builder?
Are you Luigi?
Take him.
Toad and Hildy drag Luigi to the other side. Koopa walks imperially to the start of the bridge. Mario comes back to the center of the bridge facing him. Koopa. You humans. The voice came from behind Mario. He whirls to see that Koopa is suddenly on the bridge behind him. Koopa, off screen, are so pitiful. Now the voice is ahead of him. Mario whirls to see that Koopa is also ahead of him on the bridge. Mario is trapped between two Koopas. Both
That sounds like the name of a really bad Nintendo-themed sitcom.
Two Koopas?
Trapped between two Koopas. Please continue.
Koopas.
Both Koopas, so easily fooled. Koopa ahead. Am I the real king? Koopa behind. Or am I? Mario looks at both.
The one in front, because that's the one that hasn't moved at all. And the one behind is an illusion, but that's neither here nor there.
Mario looks at both of them. Mario.
Beats me, but it should be illegal to copy a face. That ugly.
Flashing with anger, both Koopas throw fireballs from their hands at Mario, who ducks and the fireball from the Koopa ahead of him hits and dissolves the fake Koopa behind him. The fireball from the fake Koopa passes harmlessly through the real Koopa in front of him. Mario rises, pocketing the knife. He grins at Koopa, having won that round. Mario.
Woo! Nice parlor tricks. How about you and me settling this?
Puts up fists.
Mano. Imano.
Koopa. As you wish. Suddenly, Koopa's left arm shoots out, elongating 10 feet, grabbing Mario by the throat. The arm retracts, bringing Mario face to face with Koopa. Koopa. It's all in the wrist. I'm trying to do my Mark Hamill impression.
Look at the wrist.
Can you do Kurt Russell?
You think I sound more like Kurt? You think I sound more like Snake Plissken?
No, I think I want you to sound more like Kurt Russell because the line "it's all in the wrist" isn't that far off from "it's all in the reflexes."
All right.
We're all big Trouble in Little China fans here, at least I think.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a fan. I love Big Trouble in Little China. It's probably one of my top 5 Carpenter movies.
Yeah, I just watched it last week. It's great.
Yes. All right, let's continue.
All right, Koopa hits Mario with a tremendous uppercut, sending Mario 50 feet skyward. Mario falls, just managing to grab the bottom support rope of the bridge. He hangs dazed, suspended 30 feet over the bubbling lava. Toad, seeing Mario in trouble, starts to run on the bridge to help. Koopa. Stay out of this. Koopa waves his hand, sending a bolt of energy to Toad, knocking him back 10 feet on his butt. Koopa waggles his finger, sending a bolt of lightning to sever one end of the rope that Mario is hanging on. Mario falls 5 feet and now hangs on a single strand over the lava. Suddenly, a thought hits. Something Luigi said. It all becomes clear. Mario to himself.
Okay, I'm going to switch the voice. I'm getting kind of tired of Nicolas Cage, so.
All right.
The fisherman and the genie.
Yes. You keep this shit. You keep this.
Koopa walks to where he is standing directly over Mario, aiming his finger at the single strand that holds him. Koopa. Now die, little man. Mario.
What do you call me?
Koopa hesitates. Mario.
Little man, I have a mind to come up there and kick your scaly butt.
Koopa just chuckles.
You think that crown makes you big? Hey, I admit I got a problem about my height. I'm a little touchy about it, but I know I'm bigger than you'll ever be.
Koopa laughs.
I lost
I'll show you, big. Koopa suddenly grows larger to where he's 8 feet tall, but the crown on his head does not grow. It becomes proportionally smaller. The slats under him creak with the added weight. Koopa. Impressed? Mario.
Okay, I figured out what the problem was. It's because I'm reading every word. Tommy Wiseau always skips a word. So it sounds weird speaking in a full sentence.
As Tommy Wiseau, yeah.
That's why I lost the accent, because it sounded too human.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
not on Jimmy Kimmel. You don't got to speak in full sentences.
Okay. Oh, I gotta pretend like I have like the long hair. Frankly, no. If I had that crown, I'd make myself huge.
Angry that Mario isn't impressed, Koopa shoots up to 12 feet high. The crown is now very small, it's sitting on top of his head. The slats creak some more, ready to break. Beetleman, watching with the troopers, realizes Mario's ruse. Beetleman.
All right, I'll take the role of Beetleman. For a little bit of context here, Beetleman is sort of like the wizard in this film. If anybody knows who, yes, Kamek. If anybody knows who Kamek the Magi Koopa is, that is who this character is. Now then, Beetleman. Let me see. Let me just muster up something here. Your Majesty, stop! It's a trick.
Koopa.
Okay.
I tried to go for German. It failed.
No, it was good. It was good. I liked it. Koopa. I know that, you imbecile. Koopa levitates 2 feet in the air, taking all the weight off the slats. He laughs cruelly at Mario. Koopa. Thought you could outwit me. Mario.
Not at all. Not at all. By the way, your shoes untied.
Koopa looks down. The crown slips off his head, clattering to the bridge. Without the crown on his head, he has no supernatural power. So he suddenly shrinks back to normal size and, hovering for a split second, realizes he's dead meat. Koopa. My crown! He crashes down through the slats, falling, grabbing the end of the rope that Mario hangs on. Koopa to the troopers. Help me! Help me! Beetleman reacts to this, signaling the troopers around him. Beetleman.
Have him! Do it!
Mugger stops his troops. Mugger.
I'll take Mugger. All right. No! Let him be.
Mugger glares at Beetleman, who shrugs and nods. Yeah, let the bastard be. Mario hangs on the rope 10 feet above Koopa. Koopa starts pulling himself, hand over hand, toward Mario. But Mario remembers the knife in his pocket. He flicks it open with his teeth and begins sawing the rope under him. Koopa sees this, and he starts climbing faster toward Mario, who frequently saws it with a thick rope. And just as Koopa is inches away from reaching Mario, the rope is severed, and Koopa plunges screaming into the river of bubbling lava. Mario breathes a big sigh of relief. It's over. But from behind the boiling lava rises the huge wraith-like fiery head of Koopa. Mario sees it and scrambles up the rope as the fiery Koopa rises to consume him. Mario reaches the bridge, and the mammoth fiery head rises level with him. Its mouth opens, shooting flames. Mario.
This is awesome.
Oh yeah, sure. Cool. It's awesome.
No, I feel like these actually lines you got to read like Bill Paxton in Aliens.
Yeah, like where the hell did this come from? This has so much imagination behind it. Okay. Hey, Koopa! Stick a fork in it.
Koopa head stops, spewing fire. Looks at Mario with a surprised, huh? Mario.
Wait, no. Before anybody reads, no. Arlo, I want you to sell this. This is the corniest line of dialogue to, maybe not the corniest, but it's a damn corny line of dialogue to be written for a movie, something that was meant to be a major motion picture. Sell this shit. Go.
Mario.
You're done. Game over.
Realizing that he's lost, Koopa wails, splitting a last burst of flame skyward, then collapses into the lava forever. Mugger raises his arm in celebration. Mugger.
This is where we're going to end the read, by the way, guys.
Woo.
Koopa is dead. Finally, we are free. Yeah. And with that, symbolically, the read-through is done.
It's finished. Over. Time to get shit-faced.
Not quite yet. All right, now, as previously stated, I would like to really wrap this up with a discussion. Let's just all let it all out. Every feeling, every idea, every notion that we had about the script from the moment that I presented this weird, batshit crazy idea up until now. What's been our experiencing this? I said experience twice in the same sentence. They were that's terrible grammar.
You are a
Guys,
scholar, sir.
yeah, I'm a scholar. Yeah, I'm about as smart as they come from Carney. So let's begin with Forrest. Give us your
All right.
thoughts, man.
My overall thoughts on the script. I mean, on one hand, yeah, it is more faithful to the games and the games and the final movie ended up being. But it took way too fucking long for them to get from Brooklyn to the Mushroom Kingdom. And
Isn't that how it is in real life? No one ever really leaves New York.
We're all looking for our Mushroom Kingdom, man. We're all looking for it.
just ask that dude. Just ask that sketchy dude at the corner of the street.
Oh yeah. All right. I think, does that do it for you, or is there anything else that you want to like convey or talk about?
Anything else I want to convey? I don't know what kind of name. I mean, what kind of name is Hildy for a princess?
Okay. True. All right, Arlo, let's hear from you, man. Okay, Archer, got it.
Sorry. Well, it's fucking terrible. This would have been completely unwatchable, and it would have been utterly apparent 5 minutes in.
First draft.
I think the special effects, like I'm pretty sure the special effects by the standards of the early 90s, they would not have been able to pull off convincingly.
It is a very rough first draft for sure. Compared to this, the final product is incredible. But I will say, I mean, this climax is dope as hell.
Yeah.
I think I honestly, I think I would have sat through the movie if I knew that was going to happen, because I just would have wanted to see how it looked.
I feel like these ideas inspired future games because things like multiple Koopas or Bowsers for this day and age, Bowser growing, like certain things like the crown and how like him kidnapping Peach like means something because he's trying to marry her, or maybe no, that's always been the lore, at least.
Yeah, it's always been his motive.
But we've never really known why, and yeah. Actually, no, that's been retconned. Bowser used to want to marry Peach, but once that became like a sexist thing, I guess, the real reason that he kidnaps Peach is because the cell that she's kept in, that river of lava and all that, it's meant to negate whatever magical powers she actually does have. Because it's how Peach protects the Mushroom Kingdom in the lore of the video games, is that she actually like keeps magical barriers up or whatever. It's how Bowser and the Koopas stay in the Badlands between video games, and that is too much lore for anybody who's 28 years old about like who should know that. I know too much about a child's video game. Let's continue.
And I can.
Does that wrap up
and I'll be honest. I have not. I mean, I've played some of the newer Mario games, but I haven't played them to the extent that I played Mario 64, which is the last Mario game that I really got into.
That thing taps like all of the N64 power. You're golden. All right.
And the comedy is completely nonsensical. It's not funny.
Mhm.
The only way that it's funny is if we read it the way that we do. I think that's about it.
It's funny in a Wayne's World kind of a way, how you need to take the lines out of context to make it funny, but within the context of the script, it's just bland.
Yeah. And it seems like their overall adventure is just bland. Is bland in of itself.
Now, apart from you guys, I have the strangest love affair with all things related to the Super Mario Brothers movie. I don't know where it comes from with me. I really don't. But this script,
I will say for me, it's definitely nostalgia. For me, nostalgia is a hell of a drug, because
yes.
I had the movie on VHS as a kid, and I watched that thing until it went defective.
Mm-hmm. And with me, discovering that this script was the thing and that access to it was so easy to get, I remember reading through this thing in its entirety or over the course of a week, on and off. And when I finally came to the ending of the script, I thought to myself, why couldn't this have been the movie? Sure, it's got rough edges here and there.
Yeah.
It was a pain to read at some points because we all just wanted it to get going. So yeah, in that sense, a very valid criticism is that this thing takes a while to really get there, and to really like have those experiences and those fun moments that every kid experienced right out the gate when they played one of these video games. And going through this again as a nostalgia trip feels like both a mistake and a joy. A mistake because I know how niche some of the stuff that I enjoy is, and I pulled so many poor people into it that didn't know what the hell they were in for. And to that extent, I'm kind of sorry, but also I kind of like sharing this experience with other people. Even if you guys ended up not liking it, I just really appreciate the fact that other people were willing to take on this idea with me. And I am grossly like at the bottom of my frame. I am so sorry. This is beginning to bother me. Does that fix it? That fixes it. Okay. A little too late. But now that pretty much wraps up my thoughts, is that I enjoyed this for, like what Forrest said, the nostalgia of it. Really, it does it for me. And my imagination runs wild with this kind of thing. So I'm imagining like a colorful universe both in and out of the Mushroom Kingdom, where every sort of hijink is just like on point, even though the script is definitely not on point. It's weird to explain. It's a guilty pleasure of mine watching the movie, reading this, and clearly it was just not that for you guys, which is fine. But again, thank you very much for doing this with me. Is there anything else that we want to maybe mention or like criticize here? Like, once this is done, guys, I don't know if we're ever going to want to bring this up again.
There's anything I want?
Can't think of anything.
Yeah.
I think we're done. So until I find another way to weasel Mario content onto my YouTube channel, we're going to say goodbye to this for now. But Script Club will live on, because next week we're going to be reading an original works from one of our other members who was here for, I think, only the first episode, maybe only the second episode. And we're going to go through that and see what that's like and act it out and give it a critique. And maybe it'll go on to him actually making it into a short film. So we're going to use Script Club as kind of the testing grounds for one of our friends' screenplays. And after that, what I want to do, maybe in time for the Snyder Cut, I want to read some of Justice League Mortal, which we have access to right now. So guys, for Script Club, I am Danny Koo. My various social medias will be linked in the description of this video when it gets to YouTube, because right now we're actually live on Facebook, if anybody even dared watch us this long. Arlo, Forrest, where can we find you on social media?
All right, social media. You can find me on Facebook. I'm Forrest Bennett. Twitter, Forrest Bennett 16. Instagram, my handle is my name is not Gump. And then on YouTube, I'm Forrest B. Bennett.
Arlo, let's hear from you.
Instagram at Styrofoam Chandelier, and Twitter at Flash Delirium 2.
All right, sweet. So guys, for today, this will do it for Script Club. And for the Super Mario Brothers, this was our swan song. So until next time, see you everybody. Later.